now for another instalment of our road trip around the Malaysian peninsula. I don't know about Kuala Terengganu being healthy or walkable, but we certainly walked a lot and ate a very healthy diet.
Cendol Kacang, peanut flavoured cendol. Just the spot.
We're looking for Pasar Payang, and of course there is more than one, and so we went to the wrong one. In the meantime, here's some history. Terengganu is an old trading centre, paid tribute to the Tang dynasty, was taken over by the Srivijayans, then the Majapahit, then the Melaccans, and then Aceh. And in the 18th century, it became a sultanate. Then the British turned up and they vied with Siam for control. And in 1862, the British bombarded the town in protest against Siamese interference. But it had to wait until 1909 when the Siamese finally accepted a British resident and then becoming part of the unfederated Middle States. And there you have it.
So today is day 5, and we've driven south from our hotel to Kuala Terengganu, which is the capital city of the state of Terengganu. And we're now in the main market, where the aim was to meet up with Hannes and her family. Now this is a very huge market, it's absolutely full of people, and we've yet to find them.
After going batik, we went off to the Crystal Mosque, which we were assured was tercantic, that is, the most beautiful mosque in Asia. And it is pretty impressive. It did remind me of Brighton Pavilion, but this was much newer, and viewed from the river at night, it must be truly spectacular. Now, we've bitched about the state of the museums in Malaysia, but this one looks like it's at several class levels above all the rest. In fact, probably the Terengganugians consider themselves to be a class of Malay above the others. In fact, I think they say they're the true Malay, and this museum is obviously here to prove it, especially to large groups of young, impressionable school children who in fact probably are using this as an excuse to eat as much crow poke as possible. Dare I say something about Malaysian Airlines? Perhaps I shouldn't. In pride of place in the museum is this stone monument. It is dated to either 1303 or 1387, depending on how the Islamic dates are calculated from the incomplete inscription, but essentially it is seen as proof that Terengganu was the earliest part of the peninsula to take up Islam. Among various suggestions to not steal or murder each other, it also suggests some rather alarming penalties for adulterers. You have been warned. Tomorrow we will be travelling further up the east coast to Kelantan. See you there. So please subscribe to this channel so that you can see what happens next at facebook.com/Lawrence and Helen.